Oh, I get it now. Orchidas. Adidas.
Welcome back, sports fans. Jim Johnson and Bob Bifford here. Weather is fine, so I'm not going to talk about it again.
Great defense.
Pushing it through now.
And it's the Silver Leafs versus the Leaf Steppers.
I actually haven't even practiced against the High Elves. I haven't really seen them play.
Joining us here today, Jackie, is the head coach of the Silver Leafs, the Corruptor. Today he'll be facing off against the Leaf Steppers. You gotta watch out for this coach. Kristian's a dirty player. He lacks moral fiber. He cheats. He'll foul. He's just generally a sneaky person. Hard to trust.
Have you tried that Croxiade yet, Bob?
We're gonna see how that plays out today's game.
Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks. I'll give it a miss. I may not be the sharpest spike on the armor, but I'm not that stupid. Safety in numbers.
Kristian seems to be going for an early pass deep in the enemy field. See how it plays out.
Interesting, he has so many players on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, wouldn't have thought to do that
with an elf team.
With a weaker team there. Less bashy team, but then again,
Unity
when
is
the races are on an even playing field like this. Oh, some bad luck. No, not necessarily.
Like a sack of snortling unmentioned.
That player has blocked. That double down just means a down for the other side.
Come on, guys, together.
Interesting choice, choosing not to follow the enemy on a push. Puts less pressure on them, but frees up a player on both sides.
Missed that action.
A very bad roll. An 83% chance. That's a 1. Oh, 2 1s in a row. Burns a reroll. 2 1s in a row. That's Blood Bowl.
It's a reroll loss in the first turn.
On something as simple as, well, what should be as simple as picking up the ball for the High Elves, one of their specialties. High Elves are basically agility-focused team. It means they're good at picking up the ball, catching, passing, intercepting, dodging out of players, tackle zones. But they're not the best runners, and they're certainly not the best fighters. They have about half the offense of the human team, but they're otherwise pretty similar. They just lack a big guy, and they have half the starting units available with block.
He'll get an assist now. Wuss.
And that catcher seems to be pretty locked up now in dodge zones.
One more step and...
Injured. If that had not happened, I would have said. Yeah. With no apothecary, that's gonna hurt. That player's out for the match. When pushing, you generally always want to lock the player in between you and the sideline.
Timer is ticking. That was good.
That was a risky move. That other player had blocked. But it paid off.
That's a strike made with technique and precision.
That risk also paid off.
Sheer muscle.
Team Solve is coming up golden for Corey.
Yeah, some interesting rolls early on. See how it affects the rolls.
Even
later
down a
on.
notch. And we roll.
Not many holes for passing or for running, assuming he manages to pick up the ball this time.
Well done. I have the ball now.
Very little chance to avoid tackle zones.
The High Elves that have block are going to be the winged helmet units. Those units and the catchers are the units you got to watch out for.
Let's see what the other side can do.
Those blocks without that second die, always dangerous.
That was an early turn ender. Kristian really didn't get to do much there.
You got to pick it up this time.
Not wise to take low dice blocks early on in your turn. You want to minimize risk till the end of your turn. Even then, maybe not take those risks. You could put holes in your line, making a scary lineup look a lot more manageable
Gone
for
into
your
the
enemy.
opponent's tackle
The
zone.
wall of
That
terror
should be
is
good.
formed.
This is going to be decisive. Their player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. But defense is flailing. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Kristian's team avoiding serious injuries right now. Lion's being pushed, but he's not going down.
Only a matter of time, Jackie. Corey seems intent on playing a bashy game here with the High Elves. Not normally recommended, but since he is going up against the High Elves, no real disadvantage there.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Still has not burned his blitz for the turn.
Well, considering almost the entire team was on the line of scrimmage, I'm not too surprised.
Yes! Oh man!
Must really hurt.
This is some bad luck for Kristian. He is going to be down 2 players. That is going to be hard to recover from. But with a dodgy team like the High Elves, definitely within the realm of reason. That's a blitzer down. And less to worry about. Kristian's other blitzer still standing. And will continue to stand. Very good choice there on Corey's part to not follow up on the blitzer. That will mean the blitzer next turn, if he wants to attack anybody, is going to have to blitz instead of just standing there and attacking. It also frees him up to move around though, so we'll see how it plays out.
Someone's going for the deep ball.
Oh, a risky play. Oh, but that's the best kind.
If this is a pass, it looks like it's going to have a lot of interception rolls available.
Kristian really proving that sneaky, cheating guile that I mentioned earlier.
Now, pass is a percentage action. Don't know if he wants to try that yet. Probably should wait until the end of the turn.
Hey, I can sing. Did you know that, Jim?
God forbid now. Oh, really? Really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have a very deep and healthy baritone.
Kristian running low on the turn clock. You better make a move soon.
Not sure if he's thinking hard or trying to play some mind games on Corey here.
Mind games don't work. I'm not thinking too much.
Didn't even stand up his down guy.
They switched possession of the ball. Always risky.
Oh, with 6 seconds left, you better do that soon.
And there it goes.
Oh, a last second stand up. That would have made a huge hole in his line.
Yep. Though I might have given him a little bit of movement with that stand up. Corey's guy is pretty close to him.
With the dodging ability of the High Elves, would not be surprised if Corey was able to get some people to that ball holder. Make a play for the ball.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Blitzer doing what he does best.
The attacker has an assist.
And that creates a pretty sufficient hole in the defensive line. See if it's enough. Now Kristian was smart. He ended the ball carrier's turn next to another unit.
Maneuver, if ever
Oh, he's
I
not
saw
going to be
one.
terribly easy to blitz. If that's what Corey decides to do.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
I think that puts a hole in Kristian's plans.
Maybe.
These guys
That's a
can
hope.
run though. They can run.
You got to remember, when it comes to Kristian, can't never count on anything. He's tricky, he's sneaky, and he's untrustworthy.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
That's a reroll. That puts
Very
Corey
speedy
at
reroll.
one less reroll.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Kristian. And we're
Well, he's still maintaining a pretty solid line.
You don't go against the iron wall. This doesn't happen.
Kristian's got a lot of options here. He's got one less option in the opponent's path, but in the form of that stunned catcher. He's also down 2 players. Gotta hurt. That's a roll of a 1.
That one, Bob.
Shame. Have to burn a reroll on that,
Like simple repositioning.
but it could pay off. You gotta take risks. With a dodgy team,
I think that's the news that gave out.
you gotta try to capitalize on that dodge.
Another player on the
Too
ground.
many ones
The
for
creature will be
Kristian today.
spitting teeth on
This is really starting to hurt. And the ball for the 3rd turn is right where it stands. Has not moved.
Huh?
I guess Kristian should not have gone for it after already spending a reroll that
They'll
turn.
need to get rid of the ball. Now there's pressure.
You gotta
on
remember,
them.
you can only reroll once per turn. Doesn't matter how many you have left. Corey making a play on the ball here.
Huh? Going for it.
Put some pressure on the ball, Karen. Move quicker.
Oh, rolled a 1. So many ones being rolled today. It's insane. That was a risk. That was 2 risks, but it paid off. Got exactly what he needed to roll on that 1-die roll.
Take down the ball carrier before you can move it up the field.
And the ball is loose.
101.
Loose, but surrounded by enemy players.
Yep. Time to take some of them down a notch.
Oh no.
Well, that's gonna stink up my
Incredible. Double ones. Rolling ones left and right.
Yeah.
Kristian's got to feel a little bit of redemption there.
He's got to. He's got to be feeling a lot better about his chances now. Maybe the luck's going to even out for both players, and we'll see some actually capable plays going down now. How many more ones could you possibly roll?
I'm gonna say at least 7.
Hoping that Kristian uses someone outside of the tackle zone to pick up this ball.
A loose ball
But we
is a
will see.
dangerous ball.
Well,
Player
the
needs to
ball's in
secure
a tackle zone, and I believe that lowers the chances of anybody picking it up.
It does.
I think that's a -1 on the roll, so
That player is
regardless,
about
it's
to
going
get
to be.
punched above and
Oh,
below
he's
the ball.
clearing up
At
the
same
ball.
time.
Good move. And he got a double roll on it, so that was with a blitzer, so that was pretty much guaranteed. Although nothing's ever certain in Blood Bowl. So he did a good job of clearing up the ball, but
Is the assist gonna
now
be
he's got
enough
no
to come out
defense
on
for
top?
it if he does end up picking up. Smartly, he didn't go for it first. Getting all his blocks out of the way, looks like. Giving himself every chance he's got.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet. It's never simple. They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
Okay then.
Interesting.
Quick and
Looks
easy.
like he's not going for a running with the ball strategy.
No,
Yeah,
doesn't
using all
look
these
too bad at
turns
all.
just to get to the ball.
He's looking
Don't have
to...
many opportunities to move it.
Well, he could have ran the ball, but then, like I said, he didn't have a lot of people to defend it, so he opted to instead defend the position around the ball and safely pick it up. Could pay off, but now the battlefield is a lot closer to his own end zone.
Yeah.
Can
It's
catch
turn
the ball
5.
tonight?
Yeah, we're halfway through the turns here, and he's got to get more than halfway across the field with the ball. And when he's down 2 players, it's going to be quite the challenge. Then again, High Elves, being a very agile, dodgy, pretty quick team, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
That's it. Get in their face.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
There's also a pretty big advantage to a late half score that you don't really give your opponent
One side got
Opportunity.
superior numbers. Always good for a
To score
laugh.
themselves. Get in the same half.
Ah, we called that Nuffle's Kiss.
Brutal. That means Kristian will be down another player until the next kickoff at least. Corey getting all the luck here.
Weird.
But it won't mean much if you can't score with the ball.
Kristian doesn't seem intent on giving that up anytime soon.
Pretty solid formation.
Eliminating running lanes.
And there we go.
Kristian not wanting to get drawn into a blocking game, it seems like. Or Corey, rather.
Now let's see what this puny opponent has left in him.
3 turns left, you better move quick.
3 turns left and I've already taken out 3 of his players.
Are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Looks like he wants to put up some room for himself.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the
He's gonna
dead
have to burn that
insects in
reroll.
your teeth.
Yeah. There's no option. No.
Finally.
Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really.
So
don't
Kristian's
let them.
finding himself
They're
in the
massive.
unfavorable
You can take
position of
your
being
hand right
out
off.
of rerolls and having to pull off some pretty risky stuff. He's going to score in these last few turns. It's only the first half. Anything's possible. There's no score on the board at all, so. Definitely no clear winner yet.
Looks like it'll be a short pass.
That's a good
think that'd be the
economical
medium.
pass.
I don't know. Oh, fails the throw. That's exactly the kind of thing I would have left one of my rerolls for, but
He
Kristian
did
had
at
to
least
make some
get-
risks.
He got the ball far away from his scoring zone. It is still 0-0.
Kristian's got to be feeling pretty paralyzed and blocked in now.
Here we come, over.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
The best luck, but not the worst.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
If these were any other teams, I'd say Corey had Kristian's guys pretty well covered, but they're dodging experts. Then again, with no rerolls, it's gonna be a pretty risky strategy.
The attacker has an
No
assist.
risk, no reward.
This the attacker smells weakness.
Go for gold!
Violence, Jim. It's the only answer.
Just not allowing that one.
One thing to dodge away from one opponent, but to dodge away from three, even the High Elves will have a problem with that.
Turn
Oh, no. This pretty much. Whew. Some evenly
Come
matched
on,
teams
guys.
here.
Together. The fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more
It's gonna
step.
be trouble.
Yeah, good move pushing him towards the sidelines. Maybe next turn he'll be able to push him out. Also makes it so that if Kristian wants to move that blitzer next turn, or that catcher rather.
So close to a
No, it's a
world of
blitzer.
hurt.
He's going to have to dodge through 2 dodge zones rather than just 1. Again, even the High Elves will have a problem with that.
They've picked up the ball. I suppose I should say something memorable or funny here.
He's picked up the ball, but with no rerolls, I wasn't guaranteed.
We'll try that again
This
later.
player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Score is still very much possible for Corey, but gonna need a lot of luck. If I were him, I may have passed
He's
that
coming
ball
to help his buddy.
to one of my
That's
catchers.
gonna hurt.
Unity is strength.
Take him down.
was your favorite moment as a Blood Bowl player, Bob?
Oh, well, it has to be scoring my first touchdown, Jim. You see, I just ripped the head off this kid who's giving me some lip in the ref said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a
welcome to Blood
touchdown.
Bowl.
And the NAF changed the rules the next day.
Corey Briggs seeming to be getting some tips from rival coach Chris Briggs.
I don't know if I would call them tips.
What was that, Jim? The whole fantastic thing?
Oh,
Trash talking a
tried to
coach that
introduce a
isn't
catch.
even playing right now.
And is trying to actively help you. Bold strategy.
Sure, Kristian is hoping to cause some injuries.
Absolutely.
that's going to cost.
Oh,
Now it's the other team's turn.
and that's Kristian's last turn for this half. Now he just has to, like us, wait and see what Corey's going to do here with possession of the ball. Big shame that his thrower started to turn on the
This is going
ground.
to be decisive.
We play to hurt, not to win.
Blocking with your catcher first. Not what I would have done. But being a high agility team, every unit on the High Elves team are generally good throwers and good catchers.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle.
They all have
There,
+1
should be good.
to throwing and catching rolls. But Corey doesn't seem to give a damn about all that. He's just trying
Not
to
even
hurt
remotely.
the opposition. He is not trying to score at all. Just trying to make the next half a little bit easier for him.
Exactly.
Moved right next to a teammate.
Still hasn't used his
He's about
blitz.
to get punched above
Might have
and
burned it on that
below
blitzer.
the belt. At the same time.
He's still got that player right next to the sidelines.
That's it. Force him back and then pow.
All he's got to do there is get a push or a tackle.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
And it's a push.
Oh, he's going to
That's
get
all he
into
needed.
it.
Bye-bye. Looks like Kristian's luck has changed because there was no injury from that. That just puts him in the substitutes. Hmm? that's halftime. No score, but plenty of goddamn injuries. Lots of ones.
That's what we aim for here.
Nice. At least Kristian's not down 3 players.
That team's apothecary must have
that
the
means he's only
magic
down 1
sponge
player
this
compared to
time.
Corey's team.
They're down a player.
Corey's man didn't stand up from knockout.
Both teams are on edge. This kick is
disappointing.
crucial.
It'll be interesting to see how aggressive Kristian is this half.
It might be the only way he can score. Or it might seal his defeat. Playing field's pretty even at this point. It's anybody's game.
Let's see where he kicks it.
Oh, that's some bad
Not
luck.
good for Kristian.
More bad luck for Kristian. Could be worse. It could have been a blitz.
I've often wondered, boss, who would win in a fight between you and Morgan Thorg?
Contractually, I'm not allowed to say, Jump. Suffice to say that the matter has already been settled.
There are certainly worse kickoff events. Okay.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Twinkle toes there.
Really trying to get into the game.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Kristian's lucky.
So much
That
pushing.
player is looking rather smug for remaining
Not
upright.
pushing, but that's
Pride
not
comes
bad.
before a
Still
fall.
advancing the line there. Definitely not a bad thing. Can't always get those tackles.
The attacker has an assist.
And it didn't come off.
Gotta hurt.
A little bit. Hurts the pride.
That's a 1. It's a roll of a 1. Only so many times you can roll that 6-sided die before you get a 1.
Push, 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 turnover.
It's good he got all his pushing out of the way first. Before trying to pick up the ball.
None of them. You had to actually use this.
Let's hope he does all those dodges.
Time running low on the clock.
Less than a minute left, halfway through his turn.
Better act quick here. Gotta decide what he wants to do.
Haha, here's some friends.
Trying to fill that box back in.
Kristian really has to make a move here.
That's a holding maneuver
Nice dodge.
if ever I saw one.
I'm okay with that. Gives me a nice easy hit on the guy.
It is a blitzer, Corey. You have to watch
Okay.
out for that. Not outside the realm of possibility, but
That player's going for it. I
Going
don't
for
rate
it.
That player's
Wow.
chances of still
And it's a
standing
success.
to start
It's paid
the next
off.
turn.
this is
They
really
are.
trouble for
We
Corey.
may see a touchdown.
Really
Definitely
highlights the
well within
sneaky,
range.
sneaky nature. Kristian Gallant. Cannot trust that coach as far as you can throw him. And you can throw him pretty far. He's pretty tiny.
All this focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random violence.
That's all it takes.
It was time. Not far.
But it's not an entirely unsuccessful play by Kristian. He's put a lot of pressure on that ball.
Yeah. And
He's
now
kind
it's
of
only closer to
right.
the end zone.
He's dictated the terms of the engagement here. If Corey wants to regain control, he's going to have to make another roll on that ball pickup. Possibly burn his last re-roll very early in the second half.
Corey's line now scattering a bit as well.
Kristian's
Gotta get
definitely
the ball.
caused some panic. He's got the ball. Didn't have to burn a re-roll.
He is out there with no defense, just like Kristian was.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Going for something risky.
And you only got one re-roll left, even a double dice roll isn't the easiest thing to stomach.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
They just got owned. That's what the cool kids are saying these days, isn't it? This is going to be decisive.
We are seeing some plays go down in this half. This is far removed from the block fest of the first half. We're really seeing the High Elves shine here.
Well, if no one scores in the second half, no one wins. You don't win the game with a score of 0-0.
Knocking all
Certainly
of them
don't.
That's it. Get in their face.
Certainly nothing to fear yet. But Kristian's not through. What's he planning?
She definitely wants that score.
Kristian's busy picking himself off the ground.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
These teams, man, not too fond of blitzing.
Here's the blitz. Oh, maybe?
No, he's yet to use a blitz. Not sure what he's saving it for.
I think he's gonna try and take the ball.
I'd hope so.
Unity is strength.
If he wants to do that, he should have moved someone else around the ball carrier. Maybe he realizes his players are better spent elsewhere. Stunned. He's gonna free that area up for one turn.
They're going for the ball.
There we go.
Yes!
And that's some shit luck, but he saved his reroll and it pays off.
Ah, terrible.
Exactly the kind of stuff we need to see.
That's the way.
Don't know if that was carefully planned or just very lucky.
Touchdown is near.
That other player is going to be up next turn.
Interesting choice. Bold move.
Very bold move.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, that means 2 units are going to be within range of the block next turn without having to use the blitz. And that's what happens.
Not sure why he brought the ball right next to his armies.
I think he was in the middle of trying to build a cage around it, but it didn't pay off. He really needed that last guy, and unfortunately he had to go for it, so, you know, it's a 1. Roll the 1. Without any rerolls. He spent his rerolls on that crucial blitz to get rid of the ball carrier and pick up the ball.
A good use of a reroll, I think.
Definitely.
I don't know if you can convert it into a score.
We'll have to see. That'll probably require Corey getting some pretty unlucky rolls here. He's got at least 3 chances at taking out the ball carrier. He'll want to minimize that if he has any hope of picking up the ball, though.
Come on, guys. Together.
Brutal.
Let's take a quick look at that play.
That is just
That's gonna put
Unmistakable sign.
that's gonna put Kristian
There's
down 2
ice
players.
rolling up into his head. He'll be out for some time.
I'm amazed that Kristian's able to pull off the plays he's pulling off with this shortage of players.
They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you.
And that's it. Well, that's not it. I misread that. That's going to be a push. That is unfortunate.
Only use for a ball, in my opinion. To highlight
For Corey,
who
that
gets
is.
hit next.
That is very fortunate for Kristian. That puts the ball carrier out of range of the second unit, meaning if Corey wants to get the ball, he's going to have to blitz.
Can the player force possession away from the ball holder?
Oh, and that's his last reroll. Corey's going to have to see the rest of this game through on no rerolls.
Okay,
Hopefully Kristian saves his for when it counts. Kristian starting off this turn. Oh, Corey's not done yet.
There we go.
Kristian starting off this turn, and well, let's see how this happens. See how this goes. 2 stunned players near the ball. Not the most favorable. But again, High Elves. Three free units in midfield there. Just move around however he sees fit. Ball just begging to be picked up. Letting the ball fall into Corey's possession at this point could be pretty disastrous. We're nearing the final quarter of the game. Someone's going to make a move. They better do it soon.
Need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in here.
Not Allion.
Stun.
No.
Could be crucial.
He's coming to help his buddy.
That's a going for it.
Hurt.
Kristian's still sitting on a reroll if he needs it.
The more the merrier.
Kristian looking to be going for a more conservative
Likes to be well
path
assisted.
towards this ball.
Coach got everything done he wanted to. Hang on, did you see that? That player better get up. Nothing
Done.
comes from spending any time on the ground in this
Brutal. I think it was wise for Kristian not to use his reroll there, even though that was pretty devastating. It's a pretty big advantage against Corey. The ability to reroll. If I was Kristian, I'd save that reroll for extremely crucial touchdown-related actions.
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
No turnover on pickup.
With no rerolls, Corey's just forced to pray anytime he has to make any kind of chance. Pray to whatever multi-headed god he prays to. It's a full goddamn move. Holy... Oh, shit. But that's not terrible.
Not terrible at all. Kristian is now very far from any possible scoring opportunities.
It's just how we play the game. Sometimes you gotta trust your QB to make that deep throw. Sometimes your receiver just drops the ball.
Yeah, do it.
Lucky that it was the catch that was failed and not the pass.
Right.
It would have fallen amongst several of Kristian's players.
I'm not sure who threw the ball. Threw the ball. He's got a very great skill called safe throw, where if he fails his pass, he actually just gets to hold on to the ball, ends his turn without a turnover, ends the thrower's turn without a turnover happening for Corey.
That is definitely a useful skill.
Right, it wasn't
Yes, it
as
is.
risky a move as it seemed. Definitely
So
paid
they
off.
plan accordingly.
Only so much Kristian can do to close this distance.
Kristian wants
Pick
this
up
ball
that ball.
back on the other side.
This is going to be decisive.
Definitely.
That is crucial. Kristian has any hope of getting this ball back in his control. That stun is going to be very helpful next turn.
They've gone into the opponent's
Dodging.
tackle zone. Should be good.
The blitz is burned, so we won't see anything too crazy occurring during this turn. But a great setup might be happening. He has a chance to pick up that ball. It's just, will he take it? Will he risk burning his last reroll to take it?
That's it. Get in their face.
Nice dodges again.
He's going for
Every
it.
dodge,
Hope it's going to be okay.
every dodge a chance for
Get it. They want to pick
Kristian
up the
to
ball.
burn his reroll.
But you got to get rid of your
Fantastic for
opponent first.
Kristian.
Yeah.
Let's see.
See where this goes.
If he ends that ball carrier's turn next to that opponent, that's a free chance at a block.
Surrounded by
Not to
adversaries.
mention the blitz.
I hope he knows
Oh
what to do.
shit. And that's the reroll. No more rerolls left. Well,
Fail.
the pass
Threw it
wasn't
away.
completed, but, you know, again, could be worse. Corey still has to pick the ball up. Kristian made sure the ball wasn't right next to one of Corey's men. Corey still has to count on picking up the ball.
Again, no rerolls left.
No rerolls. How many times can you roll that six-sided die without getting a 1? We're about to find out. With that one move, Corey's freed up 3 units to just walk freely without having to roll for a dodge. Definitely a
Not
wise
enough
move.
tackle zones on that ball. And now the opposing team has paid.
Wow, I think that was
price.
2 go-for-its and
No,
a
that
pickup.
wasn't any go for it.
That wasn't any go for it? I thought I heard the die roll. The fast runners from the High Elves.
I had a golden
With no chance for a reroll, that's a turnover.
Well, I could start my own team.
Should have been a simple
You only
dodge,
need
but
$1 million gold.
again, that's a 1. The roll of a 1. Kristian could probably blitz the ball away from the ball carrier fairly easily. Gonna have to rely on a few rolls here to make it happen. Feasibly, he could pick up the ball during this turn as well, but
we'll see how that pans out. And there's the blitz. Oh.
Exactly the kind of situation where not being down 2 players could go so far for Kristian.
Ball in danger, and carrier too.
Yes.
Terrible. Not the worst luck, but not what Kristian needed right here for his 1 chance to blitz.
Well, actually, you could do a lot of harm. That's kind of the point.
Looks like Kristian's going to leave that top half open. Or maybe not. He's got to put pressure on the other players to prevent them forming a cage around that ball. But he may not be in a good position to do that. The more dodge rolls Kristian can force Corey to make, the better. Nobody's got any re-rolls, so they're just relying on pure luck here.
Got that in spades. Ooh.
Lucky roll, or not where the action is.
He'll get an assist now. Wuss. Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
Kristian could not have placed his units any better around that ball carrier if what he wanted was to prevent some lucky dodges for the ball carrier. The way he's got them positioned, if the ball carrier wants to advance, he's got to roll out of, I think, 3 different dodge zones, tackle zones, from that lineman. Even if he wants to leave the tackle zones, he's got to roll at least 2.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Smell your breath and see the dead insect. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
No blitz played yet, but not sure where one could really be applied anyway.
Moved right next to a teammate. Stand still, you lazy wine-drinking fairy. God,
Jesus Christ. 3 dodge rolls succeeded. That
Graceful like a butterfly, bitches.
That was a massive chance, and it completely paid off. I don't know that I would have taken that chance. With no re-rolls left.
Well, with no risk, there's no reward.
If Corey scores this late in the game, there's going to be almost no way for Kristian to make up that score. He's got to do everything he can just to prevent this. Even if it means a risky blitz on a single roll. That might be the only hope he has. He can't position his players defensively well enough around Corey. And even if he can, Corey's proven that he's willing to take those risky dodge rolls to make a touchdown happen.
Defensive pressure gathering.
Kristian not leaving it up to chance, but he fails anyway. Seems like Corey.
In perfect position.
He still either has to get rid of that last unit or make a dodge roll out of that position. But has his luck run out? The question he has to ask himself right now.
And yet so much can still happen. Nothing's certain in this game.
Every roll that Corey takes, no matter how sure it seems, is a risk. No blitz used yet. Doesn't look like there's gonna be one. Does it just come down to this last dodge roll?
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Can Corey avoid rolling a 1 on this last move? Tense. Oh! Boom!
That is how we do it, folks.
I'll say.
That looks like it might be the game.
Rigid than your last girlfriend.
Who knows what Kristian can pull off? Whatever it's going to be, it's going to have to be risky as hell. The game just seems intent to screw Kristian at this point. Not even reviving his knocked out player. Leaving Kristian down 2 players in what could be a crucial moment of possibly tying up the game.
A shortage of 2
He's got 2 turns to make a move.
But it's not easy to overcome either.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Kristian will have the advantage since he's receiving the ball, but with 2 turns left. Ooh. That would be a lot to ask of even a Skaven team. Positioning could be crucial.
Yeah. Well, you're being talked to.
Will.
What is he saying? Yeah.
Will.
What?
If you've noticed, this is a good game. Okay. See this match going on right now? Remember that match that you had yesterday? That was boring. Okay. Nobody had fun watching that shit. All right. So this game here, good time. Just go ahead.
Only a matter of time before Kristian realizes you cannot put double the amount of legal players in the right field.
He's trying to line it heavy, but it's not gonna work.
Hopefully Kristian hasn't given up here and realizes that in Blood Bowl, anything can happen.
This isn't an onside script.
That would be blood without the bow. It's just war then, Bo. You can see that anytime at my house.
I can? Let's go there.
But how much time will take away before he tries to confirm the setup and realize he can't?
Very unorthodox setup. But that's not a bad thing. Not sure, you know, another thing, you need to have 3 players on the line of scrimmage. He's got to put those players at risk, whether he likes it or not.
Just what are you doing, Jim?
Oh,
Still doesn't
sorry,
look
Bobby.
like things are clicking in over here.
Polishing my teeth.
Why are you polishing your
If I was
fangs?
Kristian, I'd be putting my blitzers
Since
in
we are
my
now
catcher.
zapped across the old world in high destiny, cabal vision, the viewers
But maybe
can
it's
see
good I'm not
everything.
Kristian.
So I
Maybe
need
he's
to
got
look my
some
best.
master plan to work his way out of this one.
He is a sneaky bastard.
I've seen him work his way out through tighter spaces than this before. He's pretty skinny. And sneaky. For all we know, things could be going exactly according to his master plan right now. That is going to be a massive advantage for Corey. An extra reroll this late in the game with only 1 turn left might be all he needs to ensure.
There's only one. Yeah, you can only reroll once per turn.
Bit of a
Right.
lull. What are
And you
up
have
to,
1.
Bob?
Kristian has
Thinking
0
about what
for
to
his
have
2
for
turns he needs to
lunch.
take.
Roast elf heart
Oh, okay.
or baked halfling legs. Oh, yummy.
1 reroll in your last turn might be all you need to ensure that he doesn't get away tying the game.
Let's start something exciting in the dying moments of the match. Hey, that was a pretty decent pass. Are
Kristian
they
really needs to be
cheating?
rolling all of his rolls right here. Can't afford any ones. He's going to tie the game. Especially with no rerolls.
He's not taking any risks. Not gonna try and reroll. No going for it today.
Things are going smoothly so far. Holy shit. Corey's got a lot of free agents to move around as he sees fit, though.
This man, the attacker, smells
Follow is
weakness.
exactly what he needed there to tie up 3 players at once. Block is not bad at all.
Jeremiah Cool always said superior skills prevail.
That's 4 players that Corey can move around any way he sees fit without having to make any sort of dodge roll. Just enough to make a cage around the ball carrier. Corey can basically afford to make any risks he pleases here because he's got that
Absolutely.
one last
Stop it.
reroll.
Or her. Whatever.
Nail biting.
Come on, guys. Together. Dull. Very dull. One of them should hit harder next time.
Could have gone a lot worse if Corey's man hadn't had block. And that'll free up a 5th man to move around without having to make a dodge roll. That player's out for the rest of the game. Might as well have been a KO. Putting Kristian down yet another player.
I like this. The dung is about to hit the fan. Well, they had to
It's a
retreat
blitz.
a little. It was getting dangerous.
And it's exactly what he needed.
Kill the fool carrying the ball, then you stop him from scoring.
The reroll used, fumbled, but now Kristian's gonna have to not only take that unit out, but also pick it up and run the ball with someone else if he needs to score. Looking increasingly bleak for Kristian, when all he needed was one extra roll to go just a little bad for Corey. Could have made that touchdown work. He still can. It'll require a lot of luck.
What's the point?
Just another injury
They
to
want
rub
fight
salt in the
one
wound.
against the Ow! Rather than the knee.
If Kristian can pull this off, if I were him, I would definitely leave someone near the ball open to pick the ball up and possibly blitz with one of his further back men.
He's
The only
going
hope
for
he's
it.
got.
Dodge, go for it. Will he risk it all?
I mean, he may not have a choice but to risk it all.
It's the last
Got nothing to
turn of the game.
lose. Last turn, he either scores here or he doesn't.
So easily. Come on, guys. Break them down.
Incredible. He's got a chance, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a goddamn chance.
There could be a counter strike.
The ball is free. He just needs to pick it up and score. Can he fucking do it? Can he do it? Maybe that blitzer has enough juice in him to pick the ball up and run it to the end zone. Oh my God, if this happens. If this happens. Holy shit. It comes down to one dodge roll. If he can just not roll a 1 here.
He can only move 1 space.
No! That is horrendous. That's it. I don't think there's any way he could pull it off.
Oh, she wrote.
High Elf gracefully maneuvers around the opposing players, all done with an
Nope, can't pass it off.
Yeah.
Once the turn's over. That man needed to have been standing there before. If he had planned,
a narrow
this would have
1-0 victory. Should the players be proud?
Jesus!
Not really, Joe.
And that is how he
Still
wrote,
getting a
folks.
paycheck.
So
after that
close
dull
to a draw.
shambles.
I cannot believe he almost made that draw happen, but unfortunately he didn't. And the High Elves go to Corey.
Woo! That's how we do
Because
it.
of his un-goddamn believable luck. Double the amount of armor breaks that Kristian was able to pull off. Utterly insane.
That is because you hire the best running backs in the game. I've got all the money I can spend now.
Corey's luck seems to be a force to be reckoned with. Can't wait to see how that plays out during the full season.
Yeah, I think we, as all the coaches, probably have an interesting perspective into how the High Elves are going to be played this season. Maybe not how we expected them to be played this season.
We're brawlers here. Brawlers in the High Elves zone.
52 blocks succeeded from Corey in this game.
Compared
Not
to
a number I would
21
expect.
on Kristian's side. Definitely playing it like a brawling team. Going to be very interesting to see how that plays against actual bashing teams. Also, that being all said, very interested to see what Kristian now picks as his team.
Yeah. It's anyone's guess.
We'll be finding out tomorrow night.
I was almost sure we'd have to be seeing a tiebreaker there.
I've
I
got
was-
my McBirdie squid burger and my
close.
XXXL
Still a little
size
faithful.
cheese
Still a
shake.
little
Ah,
faithful.
Let's
The
watch
only
some
thing
Blood
Kristian
Bowl.
needed to have done was have stood that guy up in the first place. But, you know, hindsight 2020.
There you go.
My God.